Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share yesterday's newspaper. Okay, important news. Already we have made a video on that. Okay, but apart from the video, I just want to show you how you need to approach each news. Okay, what is the way in which you need to approach each news? Okay, from now onwards, if you're starting this, no, your preparation will be really easy. Okay, your examination, your understanding regarding the content, it will be really easy, because it's not just reading the current affairs. You are actually going into the syllabus itself, the civil services syllabus itself. That is the importance of reading newspaper. Let me share the screen now. Okay, so this is yesterday's newspaper. I hope you have already gone through this yesterday's newspaper. That's why I'm actually showing it. So the first news I've picked from yesterday's newspaper was regarding the DGCA. Okay, DGCA, and places SpiceJet under strict watch over poor financial health. So here, what you need to understand is, in civil services examination, they are not going to ask you questions about what is SpiceJet, what is their financial problem, etc. They will not ask this question. Okay, they will not ask what is the poor financial health of SpiceJet. Can you explain? No, they are not going to ask. Their question will be mainly related with DGCA. Okay, that is why here it is given. Directorate General of Civil Aviation has placed SpiceJet under strict surveillance due to its poor financial health. Or what is this particular organization? That is important point for you. News is something different. They are talking about this poor financial health of SpiceJet, but our focus should be, what is this Directorate General of Civil Aviation? You need to understand about it. Just if you just Google it, no, Director General of Civil Aviation, you will get its details. What are its functions? Okay, what is the power they are actually having to increase surveillance over this SpiceJet, and who is actually giving them this authority? So this is the way in which you need to approach this. So this article or the news or the things which are mentioned in this article, that is not our concern. Our concern is, from this article, we are actually sticking onto one particular point, that is Directorate General of Civil Aviation, DGCA. Now, coming to the next news. Pakistan invites Modi to attend Shanghai Cooperation Organization meet in Islamabad. Okay, so from the heading itself, you can understand that what all things are important here. Can you tell me?
SEO meet.
SEO meet, yeah.
And the place?
Place, yeah.
And between what countries?
Between both countries. Very good. So this is the exact way in which we need to think as a civil service aspirant. Okay. So first thing is, like, Pakistan invites Prime Minister Modi. And why we are emphasizing on that? We are not having a very cordial relation with Pakistan. So this is about the bilateral relations between India and Pakistan. So based on this, you have to have an idea about what is our relation with Pakistan currently. And also you need to have an idea about the past relationship, the wars we have actually fought. All these points you need to have an idea. But currently, based on this, what is Pakistan's stand on India? Okay, how is their approach towards India? You have to have an idea. The second point is the SEO. What is this SEO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization? Okay, what is its relevance? That comes the second point. Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Okay, where is the headquarters of SEO? So from the name itself, we can see that it is from China. The headquarters must be in China. So what is its relevance? What are the features of this organization? How it is relevant in the international system or international arena? This become important. You're getting my point, no? So SEO has its own objectives in international relations. You have to understand about it. So from this news, two researches is needed for you. One, Pakistan-India relationship. The second one is the SEO, that is Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and I'm understanding regarding it. So in the beginning stages, when you're actually going and searching about it, it will be a little confusing because you don't understand what is that organization or not. But after some time, when this meeting going to happen, again news will come. That time also you will again revisit the content, right? So that improves your understanding, because whenever you're actually revisiting the content, that improves your understanding. Okay, that is the reason why I'm always telling you, read every day's newspaper instead of depending on monthly magazine. Read everyday newspaper, because continuously you will get updates regarding a particular news. So continuously, maybe in this month itself, you may get SEO news regarding SEO for around 5 to 6 days. So all these 5 to 6 days, you will go through it. So your understanding will become much more clear. Then comes another important point is Islamabad. Now, what is the location of this Islamabad? So now, first point was mainly connected with the international relations, bilateral relations. As an international organization, we understood SEO. Now, the point is coming towards the geography. Where is Pakistan? Where is India? Where are we sharing our borders? Where is this Islamabad they are talking about? Where is this Shanghai Cooperation Organization's headquarters? So this location understanding will increase the speed of your learning. Yeah. So what I'm saying is you have to read this. You have to read this article, and then only you do this research part. Now, coming to the next article. India, China hold 31st WMCC meeting to iron out issues. Okay. So can you tell me what is it all about? What is relevant for us from this particular news?
So the same thing, like what is WMCC and when it was held and where it was held,
Yeah.
and what was the issue addressed.
What is the issue? Yes. Then the bilateral relation. Right. So first point is India-China relation, bilateral relation. How is it going on? Then where are the problems? Because this meeting, why we are actually holding this meeting? To sort out the issues. Now, where are the issues? What are the issues? You need to understand that. And then when you are coming into the details of the article, you can see that they clearly mention one word, that is LAC. What is LAC? Line of actual control. Where do you find LAC? In the map, you have to have an idea. Where do you find LAC? And along with LAC, when you're actually discussing about LAC, you should also have an idea about what is LOC. Okay, so LAC and LOC, what is the difference? One dealing with China, one dealing with Pakistan. These are the crucial information that we need to understand from this particular news. India-China relation, how is the relation, what is the current status, and where are the problems? And what is this WMCC? So here they are mentioning about WMCC. It's a working mechanism for consultation and coordination. On what? On India-China border affairs. Okay, what is its objective? You have to have an idea. So this is what you have to understand from this particular article. And in many places they also mention about MEA. MEA means Ministry of External Affairs, because they are taking care of the relation between other countries. No? So that also you have to have an idea. NSA Ajit Doval arrives in Colombo on 2-day visit. Okay, so here the main point is related with NSA, and here Ajit Doval is the National Security Advisor. Okay, NSA Ajit Doval, and where is he coming? He is actually going to Colombo, Sri Lanka. And what is the purpose of this particular visit? And it is a meeting. Okay, it's a meeting, and it's about Colombo Security Conclave. So you have to have an idea about India-Sri Lanka relation, then Ajit Doval. Then what is NSA, National Security Advisor? What are the functions of National Security Advisor? You have to have an idea. Then the Colombo Security Conclave. What are the other countries which are actually joining this particular meeting, and what is the function or what is the purpose of this particular meeting? You have to have an idea. Along with this, the location of this place is also relevant. Okay, so that is regarding this particular news. Now coming to the She-Box portal launched for women. Okay, that is also important. So the point coming here is which ministry is responsible for it. Here, the Union Ministry of Women and Child Development is actually launching this She-Box. What is the purpose of She-Box? Okay, why do we need She-Box? And what is the circumstances that actually lead to this particular initiative? Because I have already told you when we were discussing the syllabus, women in Indian society, women in India, women contribution, gender studies, everything is an important area for our discussion in civil services examination. So you have to have an idea about it. What are the important schemes or what are the important policies adopted by the government for the betterment of women in India? You have to have an idea. So based on that, you should understand this particular news. Okay, so this is about it. Union Ministry of Women and Child Development. First aspect you have to cover. Then SHE-Box purpose, its objectives. You have to have an idea. Then the overall idea regarding the women in Indian society. So this is also coming in Indian polity. Okay, like already told you, all these news has its own topic areas also. This topic area is international relations. This is also international relations coming under general studies too. Then this is also coming under international relations general studies too. This is something coming under Indian polity general studies too. Okay, so this understanding also you need. Connecting the dots in the Kiev visit. So if you read this article, no, this is a continuation of many articles that happened in the last 2-3 weeks. Basically, our Prime Minister's visit to Kiev. Where is Kiev?
Ukraine.
Ukraine, yes. So first, where is Kiev? The location is important. So once you're actually seeing the location, no, you'll understand which country is that also. So this is the understanding. So now our Prime Minister's visit to Kiev, what were the important decisions we have taken? Are we supporting the war going on there? Or are we in support of the peace and security in the region? So these ideas you need to have. And how others are looking at it, how the Western countries are looking at it, how Russia is looking at it. You know, India always have a very cordial relation with Russia and other countries, especially with Ukraine also. So the Western countries also feel that India can actually negotiate this particular issue, because Western countries are actively supporting Ukraine against Russia. So they won't be able to come to negotiate this. A negotiator can be a mediator, should be a mediator, right? So when you are actually looking at India, India is actually having good relation with Russia and its allies, and also the Western allies and Ukraine also. So India can be a best mediator. India can play a pivotal role here. That is what the others are actually understanding. So when you are getting a point, when you are getting a news, you should be able to understand it from various perspectives, different perspectives. Okay, that is also very, very important from this. So this is a clear-cut news regarding international relations, bilateral relation between India and Ukraine. Okay, and another one is India and Russia, because once you are looking at Ukraine right now, you should definitely study about its relation with Russia also, because there is war going on. Okay, so this is how you need to look at a news. So this, whenever you are actually reading a news, it is not like this is the news for you. Okay, so based on this, how can you connect important information from this news to the static syllabus? That matters. You're getting my point? Okay, from the news, how you can connect that news to the static syllabus? That is what is important. Okay, if you start doing it right now, no, after around 2-3 months, you will be a master in that. Your preparation will be really, really easy. Moving the spotlight to grassroots democracy. So basically, this is a general political scenario in our country. It actually talks about the state election commission. So election commission is always responsible for conducting the elections, right? Especially state election commission is responsible for conducting elections in the grassroots level. So what is the grassroots level democracy in our country? It is a local self-government where you have panchayat, you have municipalities. So how elections are conducted in this area? That is what is covered in this particular article. So here, one, you are getting an idea about the democratic system here. You are getting an idea about the local self-government in our country, that is the panchayat municipalities. And one more thing is, what are the constitutional provisions here mentioning? See, in the first part itself, you can see that Article 243K and 243ZA in the Constitution mainly deals with the state election commissions. So we are directly jumping into its connection with Constitution also. Okay, so one is a general understanding regarding democracy, another one is a very specific understanding about state election commission in Indian Constitution. Okay, clear? Are you able to follow?
Yes, sir.
Now, social media images reveal Sudan war crimes. So this is also a news which is actually connected with international relations. So Sudan, first thing that we need to understand is, where is Sudan? What is the location of Sudan? And what is the problem there? Historically, what is the problem there? There is war going on. Okay, internal conflicts going on. And in this conflict, you can see that it is crimes against humanity is actually happening. So these are the points which are addressed here. But one of the crucial area that you need to look at it is the Human Rights Watch. What is the function of Human Rights Watch? What is this organization? That you need to have an idea. Okay, so this is how you should look at the newspaper. And this is what many students, many aspirants who are preparing for civil service examination lack clarity about. They are reading news, but they just read news, make notes and leave it. That will not make you a different person from other aspirants. If you want to add value to your preparation, this is the way that you can actually add value. Where you read a news, then you are connecting that news with the syllabus. Because when you are connecting it with syllabus only, you will understand whether it is needed or not. Whether this particular news is relevant for us or not. That can only be understood when you are actually connecting it with the static syllabus. Now, by connecting it with the static syllabus, you are understanding some additional information also. Okay, so those are the important news about yesterday. Okay, on 30th of August 2024. But there are other news also when you're actually looking at the Palestine-Israel crisis. That is an important news. Why I am not showing it? Because every day it is a news. Every day updates are actually happening on that. So I'm thinking that everybody will be going through it. The Russia-Ukraine crisis, everybody will be going through it. So there are certain news which are continuously, it is there in the newspaper. So I just skip those. So I have taken the most important or the crucial aspects from the Hindu newspaper. So this is the way you need to read the news and news articles.